people do not know very much about Alzheimer's, but it's a very serious disease and can impact both the people who have it and their loved ones. My great uncle from my mother's side and my great grandma, also from my mother's side, have this disease, and I've experienced it firsthand. Um, Today we will discuss like what it is, what it does, and also treatments that they have for it, and like how your loved ones can help in your time of need. My credibility comes from the Alzheimer's Association, Medicine Plus, and Medical News Today. Let's begin with answering the question, what causes the disease? Um, as far as we don't know exactly what causes it, but we do know stuff that increases the chances of you getting it. Many people believe that it's an age-related disease, which isn't entirely true. Um, as you grow older, you increase your chance to get it, but it's not a normal disease that you get while aging. Um, and then another thing is you can't have Alzheimer's before you get too old. 5% of the people who actually have Alzheimer's have young or it's called young Alzheimer's or onset Alzheimer's, and that's between the ages of 40 and 50. And then, and then, but like I said, as you age, you have more risk. And according to the Canadian Medical Association Journal, um, as you grow older, the risks get much higher, and um, between 5 years, the chances of you getting it double. Between the ages of 65 and 74, you have a 1 in 100 chance to get Alzheimer's. Between the ages of 75 and 84, your chances dramatically increase to 1 in 14. And at any age above the age of 45, your chances are pretty surprising. It's 1 in 4. So although it's not an age-related disease, when you get older, the chances of you getting it are much higher. There are a few other factors that go into this as well, such as many people think it's gene-related, which isn't entirely true. Research has proven that only 7% of people who have Alzheimer's got it from their parents or someone else in their family who had it. There are other many factors, such as whiplash and head injuries. There's also gender, because women usually live longer, so they can get up to the age of when it's really like easy to get it. There's also if you have heart problems, because you have higher cholesterol and blood pressure, and that also can cause things to go wrong. Now that we have now that we know some of the causes, we can discuss what the disease actually does. Alzheimer's is the leading cause of dementia. Dementia is a brain disorder that seriously affects people's ability to carry out daily activities, such as holding a conversation or going to the bathroom or just something that you have to do on a daily basis. This is predominant because Alzheimer's disrupts intellectual abilities such as reasoning, occupational functioning, and it becomes really hard to carry out conversations as you progress into serious, severe Alzheimer's. And then at one point, you actually lose the ability to communicate, and so you can only talk in short words or moans. And because of this, people have shorter lifespans than people who don't have the disease. And then although the disease, it doesn't happen overnight, it's very progressive, and it takes anywhere from 10 to 20 years to develop into severe Alzheimer's. And it goes through about depending on the doctor you go to, it can go from 4 to 7 stages. Where there's the first stage is pre-dementia, where you have some memory loss, and then you go into mid-Alzheimer's, and you have memory withdrawals, and then you have moderate, and you have a hard time remembering your name and where you attended school and stuff like that. And then you progress into severe Alzheimer's, where you lose the ability to recognize speech. You can only communicate in short words or moans, and also swallowing becomes very hard, so choking risks also increase. And then you see here, this is a picture of a normal brain. And then while you have this disease, you can tell that your brain, this is a normal one, and this is one of Alzheimer's. It actually shrinks in size because your cells start to deteriorate. And also the neurotransmitters, this is a normal one, and this is the Alzheimer's, because it starts to increase plaque. And now we can discuss the impacts or the treatments and the impact it might have on your family. Doctors really haven't found any cure, but they have found many things to slow it down, such as insulin, and there are some inhibitors. And the thing that your family can do is they just kind of have to help you with it and come to reason with it. And just because you have it doesn't mean they're going to have it. And to recap, we learned